Hey there, so today we have another review. This is a beer from De Molen. Brouwerij de Molen. Out of, where is De Molen out of again? Netherlands. I don't think I've ever reviewed a De Molen beer for you guys, but back when I got into beer, this is a very distinct label. I mean, it's very distinct. You can see that. So, distributed by Shelton Brothers. That's a Belchertown, Massachusetts. Rest in peace, Shelton Brothers. What information? Other information. Enjoy up to 5 years. I don't see any other information on here, but oh yeah, there you go. Wait, what is that number? There's no way. $2019? So I went on Untapped. This is 2017. This is a 3, 8, or 9. I'm gonna guess. Jeez, I'm trying again. There's no way. There's no way. I don't know. It says enjoy up to 5 years. It's obviously past 5 years. 2019 wouldn't be too bad. We wouldn't be too far off, but could this be a 2013 beer? I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't even advertise what kind of beer it is. It's just handcrafted. 19 Plato. Anyway, I looked it up. It's like a smoke beer. So carb is obviously like non-existent almost. Well, you can get a little bit of carb on that. But apparently it's a heavily smoked, some kind of dark beer. So let's check it out. Ooh, that is smoky for all days. Wow. I haven't had a beer like this in a minute. Wow, that is just ham water. Ooh. And it's old too. So it's like, these are the things that I think a lot of people would hate, but it's like smoked shiitake, mushroom, soy sauce. Very, very dense. Has a little bit of that kind of like unagi, like eel. So like that soy glaze that you put on the eel. But it's smoky too. So like, because how they do unagi is they char it with the sauce on there. So it's this like smoky, charred soy sauce thing going on. And then there's a big ham note. Big ham. Like, I assume it's beechwood smoked. So some of that schlenkelach going on, like big smoked ham water thingy. A little bit of bacon thing going on that schlenkelach does. Yo, if you want bacon, charred, soy, ham thing, that's all you. Like, I mean, that's all this. Like, that's not bad. And actually, as I moved around, right, it actually has a little bit of carb to it. It's actually not that offensive on the palate. It's actually very bland. It's very empty on the palate. Like, you get this brown maltiness, a little bit of this kind of like malt character, so malt balls, Tootsie Roll, a little bit of chocolatey thing going on. Background, the smoke hits a little bit more. Not as soy saucy as aroma, so that's pretty nice. A little of this kind of molasses-y thing going on. Good amount of this kind of like sticky sweetness. So, again, like a sweet molasses. Sweet molasses for days. Like, that's really what the beer flavor of this beer sells. Sweet, sticky, malty molasses. Smoky too. A little bit smoky too. And that's the crazy thing. With the age, the smoke has really subsided. So it really hits on the aroma pretty heavy. But on the palate, it's actually pretty gentle on that. Sorry, smoke is not a subtle flavor. So it's not actually gentle on smoke. It's clearly a smoky beer. So on the palate, it turns into like a little bit, it's kind of like dried seaweed thing. Again, a lot of like weird flavors. Dried seaweed, Vegemite. It's definitely smoky, so you get this kind of like, again, dried shiitake. If you smoke dried shiitakes, yes, a lot of that. Shiitake mushrooms. A little bit of chocolate thing going on. That's a weird beer. I bet fresh I would love it. And it still tastes good now. I'm sort of enjoying it. I like weird flavors. If you don't like the descriptors I gave you, you're not going to like it. But, like, you know, these are all lovely things in my world. Shiitake mushroom, soy sauce, smoke, ham, bacon, seaweed, miso, maybe. Like, right? It's very umami-ish. Big umami bomb. Weird. Honestly, I might finish it just sipping at it. It's a weird beer, and I like weird stuff. I'd say this is a success for an aged beer. I really have no clue how old it is. I'm taking a better. Ooh, yeah. See, now I'm getting a better look. That's got to be a 3. That's got to be a 3. This beer's 2013. 2013. 2013. What was going on in 2013? This beer's old as hell. 2013, 12 years ago. Oh man. That's like right when I was in the middle of law school. Yeah. I was a younger kid. Oh, I used to be skinny and dress well, and now I'm just like chubby and have to wear Florida clothes. Ah, man. 2013. What a year. Jeez, but yeah, this beer is like held up really well. The carbs there, and it really could be a messy beer. And really, the age really shows you age. Like after a decade, smoke has really subsided. It's so pungent on the nose, but on the palate, it's like really gentle. This really would have been a fun beer to share for someone into beer, into weird stuff. It's so weird, but it's really nice and subtle on the palate. A little bit of sweetness up front. It really almost tastes like a wee heavy kind of brown ale kind of thing. Like on the palate, it honestly tastes a lot like a super smoky Founder's Dirty Bastard. I should revisit that beer, but like sort of like that. So I should have said that up front. That's what this beer in general tastes like. But it's more umami, more smoky, more hammy than Dirty Bastard. Dirty Bastard is just a hint of kind of kiss of smoke. But yeah, the base beer is like this kind of darker, kind of wee heavy kind of to do. That's a fun beer. I'm just giving credit for just being weird. And it's 12 years old, and it's holding up so well. Well, not so well. Like I don't think this is like a magical beer, but like it's weird and fun. B+ range. I like weird stuff. Let's just give it an 88. I'm cool with it. It's just so weird. I love it. It's fun. 88. That's cool. Until next time. Cheers later. The Molen. Yeah, I don't. Bloed, Zweet Tranen. I don't speak Dutch. Sorry. 8.2. 8.2. Cool stuff. Again, out of the vintage beers that I got, this has to be one of the older ones. Like, generally they were like under 10 years, but this is like 12 years old. Crazy. Cheers. This was fun. Cheers.